Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Got it? Drill, 52. Slice, 97. Ready?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And that's good for us Seahawks. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Block at the man in motion.
Check white. Black swap. Blue check. Yellow line. Ready, ready, ready.
Back to Walker on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Lance.
At the 44-yard line.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, hey, blue. White, white. Set.
From the gun, it's Lance. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Kevin Byard. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Swift to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
But first down, Hurts. Again, that's Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
63.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Caught by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards there on a 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try to keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing is Hurts. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Straight ahead, Walker. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Hey, Jack Mega. Hut.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
It was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bobby Wagner multiple times in All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit... their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first run of this game.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ultra. Go ultra. Smith red.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Black shot. Slide through. Set, go.
The Lance going to throw. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Lance wants to change him up. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
Second down and 8.
Switch, yellow. Set, hot.
A give for Walker running right. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Here's third and a few inches.
Check view. Rail, yellow. Hut. Ready, go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth.
It's fourth down.
Go. Ready.
Lance and company going on fourth down. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. This is Swift on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Second down, here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. They'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And lead is now 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion left goes Smith. Right back to Swift again on second down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 68 yards rushing for him here as he starts to... 1,000-yard campaign. Once again, it's Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and a yard.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 on the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Swift going to try up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Hurts going to move him around. Back to throw here. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Sticking with Walker on second down. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Steal! Check steal! Smack! Smack! Hut! Hut!
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 64 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it, and what's where the yardage gained on the last snap.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught it's the tight end Goddard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
From the gun, here's Swift. Down to the 42, second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now they'll audible to something else. The try! And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 18.
24-yard gain on the play.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Reek Willen.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Come on, set. Strike. Check, strike. Claws red.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready. Check pink. .22 needle. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 6.
Ultra. On the ball. Stand.
To the right side, this is Walker. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what galloped this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 19-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but They certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Hurts changing up the play.
First down, Eagles.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Hurts to throw, and that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Ken Walker, 59 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, Philadelphia.
But first down, Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is